Hello, and thanks for coming to see what's on the desk today. I have a request from someone that had seen my daisy petal pockets that I created for my 4 daisy journals. I put one of these in each one of the journals. Well, a petal pocket is usually a square or rectangular shape, and it has these four uh, petal looking pieces that will unfold, and you can see what's inside. It's the same concept as a cardboard box, and you have the four flaps on top, and you bend one under the other, and then the other tucks on. It's like that. Anyhow, so here is my pocket, and you unfold it like this, and you have the inside. And you can do secret journaling or whatever you would like to inside, and then you just kind of try to figure out where you began, and you just fold it back up like this. And here is the last one that has to bend a little and tuck under, so then it holds shut again, and you only have one little peeky hole that you can see in. So anyhow, I had to figure out a way to redo this because this one is not quite hexagonal. It's a little off. So anyhow, what I did was I got out a circle, and I had to figure out how I could do this where I could tell others how to construct it. This circle here is a 4-inch circle. When you do the cutting rings, it's 4 inches, but I went a little further out, so it's actually 4 1/4. I took my circle and I traced it onto my yellow paper here. And then I had to find the center, which usually you'll go this way and do a little crosshatch there, and this way and do a crosshatch. Then I double checked and went through and made sure the two sides of the circle were the same distance apart both ways from the center. So then I knew I had I had the circle just about right. Then you have to go from your main point, which I considered this one going across here, my main starting points. And I went up to 2 1/16 and made a dot on my circle. I did the same thing over here, 2 1/16, and I made a dot on my circle. And then the two dots worked out to be 2 1/16 in between. So I did that on the lower section too. Then all you have to do is go and I'm going ahead and doing it this way, and then I need to create my flat sections over here. Now this is the part that's going to get cut to make the hexagon. And let me do it this way, and then this way. So I may pause this so I can cut this out, and then I can show you what I get after that. All right. I shall be right back. Hold on. Okay, we are back. Here is my hexagon. It's looking pretty even, better than the one I did before. So I'm going to place it on this piece of paper, and I've got from May Made It. She has this set called Relic, and I picked this one, and it seemed to do like a semblance of, a semblance of the dots that are kind of inside of your daisy. So I'll do a few dots here. If they look like they're too dark, you can always do what they call second degree stamping, and or ghost stamping. I guess with me and cemeteries, it kind of goes hand in hand. That it could be called ghost stamping. But let me just do an overall here. And ghost stamping, or second degree, third degree, will be where you load your stamp, but you're going to push it off. Then you're going to go. And it kind of gives you a lighter detail. It's still there, but it's just very light. Then I thought it might be kind of interesting to put a little bit of, and then you can stamp the rest of that off, to put a little bit of a bright in there. In my other one I used brown, and I thought that kind of, I don't know, I wasn't too crazy about that. So we're going to do, oh yeah, that really brightened that up. That looks like a monarch butterfly now. Oh, we get those in the fall. We have a phlox that blooms, and they really love to come and get some of the nectar or pollen, or not sure what they get off of there. One year we had tons of butterflies. All right, now I'm going to do my ghost stamping just to get a little bit more toward the edge. Okay, I think that's good enough, because now I'm going to go and put a little bit of ink on the outside edge. I got to give it a little bit of a frame. That's just the way I am. And I just changed my sponge, so this guy, he's going to be needing to be loaded a little bit there. Oh, yeah, it's going on there. There we go. Oh, yeah. That always helps, I think. It kind of, I think it brings more attention to what you're wanting to have as your focal. In this part here, this is where you're going to be able to write, do some secret journaling if that's what you choose to do. You can unfold it, do your writing, you can write on the back of it, and then you can tuck it right back in your pocket that you've been working, or that it came out of, I'm sorry. Okay, I can't talk and ink at the same time. Now, the idea here, I'm probably going to have to put you on pause again, is to take a piece of paper. I probably won't need that anymore. Take a piece of paper, and we're going to put it about right here, probably. This circle is, let's see, where's my end? This circle is a 2.5 inch circle. So that's what I actually punched out. And it's going to be my little stencil, I guess you would call it. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and hold it here and see where the two pieces kind of meet. That's where you're going to stop, and you're going to do like a circle around there. And I might take some washi tape and actually go up underneath of my little hexagon and keep it still for me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that all the way around, and then I'm going to cut it out. And I'll show you what I have when I get done. Okay, I wanted to jump back in here before I started cutting and let you see how I did that. Now, if you thought that your circle was too close in, because you don't want to have it overlap your side circles, the ones that's neighbored to it. You want to pull it out to where it's kind of clear of both of those and just beside the other. So that's what you would do, and then you're going to trace around it. Now I'm going to trim that, and then I'll be back just a minute. Okay, I've got the circles cut out all the way around. See, I've still got the one solid piece on the back, and then I've got my little washi tape in there holding this guy still. Well, I know this is exactly where I want my center to be. So here's a way to do that without having to displace where exactly you wanted this to be. So I'm going to just put my glue on this side, And these couple of flaps, I'm going to push that down. And my glue is pretty fast, so it should be secured. Now I'm going to raise that up and get my little washi out of there. Now I'm going to do the rest of my corners and edges. Just throw a little bit of glue here and there. As long as you got it pretty secure, you're good. Because he's going to be nestled in this little daisy for life. Okay. No more gluing, so I'll cap my glue. And I can't cap it. Oh, there we go. All right. Now, to see if this worked, you actually want to go around first. I need to get my bone folder. Come over here. So get your bone folder. You're going to go all the way around. Give it a good mush. And while you're doing it, you're making sure all your little petals are clearing. I'm looking at that one I started with, and he may need to be trimmed back just a tad. Then again, maybe not. He seems to be good. Okay. Oh, this is a whole lot tighter than my last one. Well, that last one I did not measure very well. I can tell you that. Because my hexagon is quite wonky. Whoa. Maybe I should have pushed in a little bit more. Well, there's the daisy pocket. And boy, I must have shrunk my... Well, you can actually go out a little further if you wanted to. Then I've got it tight against there. So anyhow, that's the concept. It wasn't fully worked out. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed that. And try your own. Maybe do a little renovations on what I've done. But give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you saw. Thank you very much.